All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Soul stream. I'm back. Another week, another day. It wasn't that long ago when I did that Salt video for Concord, and we're coming back again talking about Concord yet again. But this is a celebration of the fact that that game is dead, it's gone, will be, and there's so much other things we got to go through and talk about. It's just getting more and more ridiculous. I don't know what's going on, but I'll tell you one thing right now, the PlayStation, fanboys and those ponies, they are coping so hard. And I mean extremely hard that I'm getting comments on even my channel that are straight up attacking me. I haven't even said anything, like I made a video, like Salt videos and stuff, but I haven't really commented or say anything crazy. But this shit is crazy. It's it's funny too. But it's good to be back. Hopefully everybody enjoying their lovely Sunday afternoon. And I just want to take this time to, don't forget to like, comment, share. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Gamer Life Studios. I will be having more stuff on the way. Like, again, we got the Salt video, but I will be putting up more shorts already got prepared, and I will be posting up more gameplay footage and stuff like that. I got another gameplay footage for Starfield. I got more Black Ops 6 beta. I'm probably gonna do some more recording tonight on it, and also be playing some other games as well. So take some time, be some patience. I am planning on doing some more desktop wallpapers and stuff. And I got like 2 videos of this is already ready to go. I just got to start uploading it. So I'm going to have that as well. And I will be doing more guide videos and other games as well. So keep an eye out on that. So there's some stuff that's going to be coming on the way. So if you do enjoy the video, you do like it, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And that's much of a really appreciate it. If you want to make a comment, anything, it doesn't matter if it's negative, positive. If you want to do that, that's totally fine. I'm not going to delete your comment or try to be one of those like, oh my god, you hurt my feelings, I'm gonna delete your comment and hide it. Like, no, I'm not like that. If you want to leave whatever you want to leave on there, you could do that. That's perfectly fine. Like, again, so without further ado, let's get into the Salt video, because yes, it's pretty bad out here. It is pretty bad. And again, I'm not going to stay here for a long time, not a short time either. Just enough. I just want to come in here, talk a lot of shit, and get the fuck out, so then I can go back playing my games and enjoying the rest of my Sunday afternoon in peace. So if you just sit back and enjoy yourself, because we got a lot of shit to go through. And might as well start off with a warm-up one, which is the PlayStation 5 Pro. And this is the irony of this shit, is because they, it's just, what the fuck is PlayStation is doing? I don't even understand the logic or the concept of, they keep raising more prices. I mean, ain't we just had a price hike on this? We had a price hike on that. We got another price raise on both of these consoles, not just PlayStation and even Xbox as well, but even both of these consoles hasn't even received a price drop. And PlayStation is really doubling up that fucking price hike. They just did a price hike not too long ago, raising the price in Turkey. And I believe there was an article and also a Twitter, a tweet from one of the people that do live in Turkey that, if they keep on doing this, and basically, well, he's at the point where he just can't afford a PlayStation 5 anymore. It's like, it's no point of going out there buying a PlayStation 5. I might as well just be on the PC playing all these games, right? And I know you trying to sit there and say, well, so Sony, they made so many sales on the console sales and all this bullshit, right? I'm like, okay, that's good. They made a lot of sales. Where is the price drop? Ain't there supposed to be a price cut, a price drop on these consoles after a certain amount of time? I think we are owed one, because we are 4 years into this console cycle, going into 5 years, okay, into this console life cycle, and things is about to start wrapping up. And yet we still haven't had a price drop in the fucking PlayStation department at all with any other fucking consoles. And you know, we got, and then now just looking at the article, because you can see it in yourself, is in one particular country, which is, you know, not to say this, but it's actually in Japan, where they shut down Japan studio, right? PlayStation, they had Japan studio there, they shut that down, and they're saying, hey, you know what we're gonna do for you? We're gonna help you out. Nah, fuck you, we're gonna raise the price there again. Is even more expensive. It's slapping on another $90 on top of the regular PlayStation 5 price. So whatever the current price is now, is slapped with another $90 on top of that. It's getting, you know, extremely insane. You know, like you can see right here, so there's another slap with another $9 on top of it. This is outrageous that a console that has old ass hardware, like the console has old ass hardware, these and even if the Pro came out, it's still going to deal with the same amount of fucking hardware. You get what I'm saying? It's old hardware from a while ago, and it's still raising the price on this old ass hardware. And now we're going to have the Pro model, which is the same fucking hardware, but tweak. I don't think they're not putting in any new hardware, because if they did, it would be even more expensive than $600-700. And speaking of which you already see the article on the fucking right, that the PlayStation 5 Pro, which is coming out very soon, I heard it's going to be next week, it's going to be announced, something along those lines, I don't know. I heard it from a rumor through the grapevine. We'll have to wait and see about that. I'm not running with that story and saying, oh yeah, this is absolutely 100% positive or true. However, just hearing that the PlayStation 5 Pro, that may not have even a disk drive is going to cost anywhere from $600 to $700. $600 to $700. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me drink some water. Because, okay. Let me get this straight. So, they're raising the prices in certain countries, right? They did it in Turkey. They're doing it in Japan and other places as well. Even more expensive. And then on top of that, now they're preparing to have the PlayStation 5 Pro, which is the same fucking hardware but tweak or whatever. And now it costs $600-700. You can't make this up. How? Look, only diehard fans of like the PlayStation brand is going to buy it. But average people, like consumer levels, right, you and me, are not going to run out there and go buy this shit. And at this point, they even like a lot of people are like, yo, if this console going to cost between $600-700, then what's the next generation console's cost is going to be like? Like when we go step into, I don't know if we're going to have a PlayStation 6, but the more that I see Sony keeps fucking up like each and every time and this, that, and the third. And I know a lot of people were joking around like, oh, you know, there's no PlayStation 6, whatever. I thought that was a joke. I thought, maybe this is a joke. I know Sony will never, leave the console business altogether. They're still gonna make another PlayStation console. But the more that I'm sitting here, I'm like, with the price hike, the Pro, this and that, I truly think that for a lot of people out here, especially going into the next generation console, this is probably going to be their last console. Because if they already selling the Pro between $600 to $700, what makes you think like, hey, PlayStation 6, $600, $650, $700. And then the Pro model is going to be what, $800 to $900, almost damn near $1,000 fucking dollars? with that type of money, I might as well just go build me a fucking PC. And then I think a lot of people, not just me, and I think a lot of people, if not most people, are thinking about that right now. And they already seen this shit going on. They're like, well, if next gen console going to be even more expensive, then I might as well get me a PC. There's no point of getting a console. PlayStation are already putting games onto the PC platform. You got Xbox doing it too, but they did it way before fucking Sony done it. Xbox already been done that. They're the head of the game. And yet they're raising, this is absolutely fucking insane. To keep raising console prices of old ass hardware that's in there. These are not like brand new hardware. These are not like brand new chips that are coming out like right now in the market. Like they're not in these consoles. And if it was, you know, it's just like this. If the console was the equivalent of a gaming laptop, the gaming laptop costs about $1,300 and something dollars, or even more, like $1,500, even more. And at that point, I'm like, if it's going to be the equivalent of that, then I might as well just go get me the laptop, because I could just do whatever the fuck I want instead of me being locked down to bullshit that I cannot do. I only got one storefront. I don't got Steam, Epic, GOG on there, on the console. You know, I can't video edit and stuff like that like I was on my fucking MacBook, on my MacBook Pro or something. This is like, yo, Sony must be fucking wildin' right now. I think I truly believe that there's not going to be a PlayStation 6 for a lot of people. A lot of these people, especially some gamers, they're gonna be like, look, man, if it's like this, I might as well at this point just take some of my money and just build me a PC and call it a day, and I'll have it for the next like 10 years, 15 years, 12 years, and I can rock with that for a long period of time than trying to keep paying for a console every 8 years or so, and then it's going to keep getting more and more expensive. Shit, just buying a 4090 costs like $1,500, and that's just the graphics card. That's not even talking about the motherboard, the CPU, the GPU, none of that shit. That's just the graphics card by itself. And these consoles is about to start reaching up to that $1,000 mark. If it's $700, three more hundreds, you're up to $1,000. $600, $4 more $100 more, you're already up to $1,000. It's fucking insane. And then yet they don't even have games on there for me to play. Man, I'm so thankful that I fucking left the console, you know, stuff. Like, I left during the Xbox One generation. I went straight to PC. I was like, bro, I need to go to PC, because there's no way in hell I can keep affording this shit. And a lot of people out here, they can't keep affording this shit. And then let's not forget about this too, that the console, right, the PlayStation 5 console that comes in the box, they literally took the 8K logo, the symbol, out of the fucking box. They took it out of there because they can't even do 8K on there. These consoles cannot do fucking 8K. I know Xbox, even though I'm an Xbox fan, I even know that console can't even do 8K, let alone 4K. 4K is more of a joke on there than anything else. 4K what? 4K 60? It ain't 4K 60. It ain't gonna be 4K native. Like, I tell you that much on that fucking console, and even on the PlayStation 5. God. Lord. This is... I truly believe that for a lot of people out here, that this is just going to be their last console this coming year. Like, once they got this PlayStation 5, after this PlayStation 5, I bet you a lot of people are like, hey guys, look, PlayStation 6, $600, come get our console. A lot of people gonna be like, nah, I'm good, Sony. I'm good. I'm not gonna pay that much for that. I'm gonna go build me a PC that, that I can, that I can actually play 1080p 60 in a real performance. That gives me a lot of options to do than I would on a console. Like, no, thank you. I'll pass. And for real, this is gonna be the last console. PlayStation 5 feels like the last console. And that's crazy. So insane. Keep raising prices, blocking fucking people from even purchasing games like fucking Helldivers 2. Just saying, yeah, we're gonna block 177 countries. That money right there, that could have been that's money on the table. That's money on the table that PlayStation is fucking leaving out. But when it comes down to Xbox don't give a fuck. You can lie about where you live in the country. Long as you have money in your bank account, you want to pay for something, they're more than happy to take your fucking money. They don't care. You want to play our games? You want Game Pass? Sure, go right ahead. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. Long as you give them money, they don't give a fuck where the fuck you live, if they support it over there or not. If Game Pass works on a computer in a country that is restricted from Microsoft, they do not care if you lie to another place of that country to whatever to gain access to Game Pass. As long as you're paying for it and it is on your bank account and stuff, they're more than happy to take $15-20 fucking dollars out of you. They don't care. Right? Like I said before, man, corporations, like, again, they're not your fucking friends. I said that in the last video. They're not your fucking friends. Phil Spencer ain't my fucking friend. He ain't my father. He ain't my daddy. He ain't my real uncle. I may say, oh, thank you, Uncle Phil, like as a joke. But in reality, he ain't my motherfucking uncle. He ain't paying my motherfucking bills. I don't give a fuck Phil Spencer lie or not. Jim Ryan did the same fucking thing. He lies about a lot of shit. Like, look at this. Like, again, PlayStation, we believe in generations. They don't believe in fucking generations. They don't care. They don't have your best interests in what the fuck you do. So it's like, what are we talking about, bro? What are we doing? Like, all this bullshit, like tit for tat shit. They don't fucking care. All they care about is making money. But you see the difference between here's, Sony leaving money out on the table, keep raising prices and expecting like people just gonna keep on dealing with your fucking garbage, knowing that some of the fucking debacle bullshit that happened, like what, not even like last week and like on Friday, this September 6th, when fucking Concord said, yeah, we're pulling the plug and that's it, we're gonna refund everybody money. Refunding is a W, sure, but what's not a fucking W is the fact that when people was out there playing this game, they want to pay for it, they want to play it. Now they're getting their shit taken away. Not even like a month, less than a month. It's like only been like a week and a couple of days, and that's it. That's it. The servers shut down or everything else. And you see that gamers are really speaking with their wallets. They're not fucking playing around. They're done with this type of garbage. Either you're going to make a game that is good, or they're just not going to pay for your shit. It's just as simple as that. They don't care. Whew, that is crazy. But let's move on to that Dreamcast guy video, bro. We got two videos right here we're going to break down, but let's go break down the whole PlayStation kill Concord, shutting down the game and stuff like that with the massive refund. Let's see what he got to say. Let me make sure, is it at 2.5 speed? Let's go.
What's up, gamers? Dreamcast Guy here, and today we're talking about PlayStation because Sony just announced that the newest big PS5 game, Concord, has just been shut down. Yeah, I know this is completely shocking to hear about, but I've been doing videos talking about the game.
This wasn't, look, when I heard about this, I was shocked myself. I couldn't even believe it. I thought it might last for maybe like, I'll give it like 2 months. I'll give it 3 months. Maybe they'll keep the servers up for maybe a year and shut down. No, they said, man, this game is such a utter fucking failure. They said, bro, we're pulling the socket plug. That is crazy. and offering full refunds. But again, like I said before, this is not a W, this is an L. But a lot of those PlayStation fanboys was defending this game like, oh, the game is not bad, the characters are pretty good, I had a really great time with the game, with me and my man. That's just all that shit is just fucking capping and coping and shit, because the game is bad, the game is shit. Like, you don't even have like the real PlayStation fan base, like the real fans, they never ever defended Concord. And how do you know? Because guess what? If we go right here, right, you can see it right here for yourself, which we do have another video over here as well. I gotta go show you. But when you look at this, right, Concord right here, right, and look at the peak. The peak is only like 697. 697. Let's see. Let's refresh this. Is only 7 players now. 7 players right now. This game is dead. The servers is already shut down. 7 players. Went from the peak of this, like whatever, like, this is how many players to like down to here. That's how the PlayStation fan base, the real fans over there, they said, I'm not putting up with this type of garbage. I'm not putting up with this type of garbage at all. I tell you one thing, what they're fucking playing. You know what they're playing? That Black Ops 6 open beta. I guarantee you or somebody else or your friends are playing that fucking game than this fucking Concord game over the weekend. I promise you they're playing that game. And I know they are. And I know those fucking fanboys wants to fucking deny it all you want, but I guarantee you, if we go on their fucking fanboys list of their friends, one of those motherfuckers, or at least 2, 3, 4 of those motherfuckers on there, on his friend list, is playing Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta than fucking Concord. 8 years to develop this fucking game. They have released a beta for this, and the beta did more numbers than the official release. This is the official release chart numbers. The beta had more concurrent players than the official release numbers. Ain't that some shit? That's how you know they tried out the beta is garbage. It was trash. They uninstall it. Then when it officially came out, like, to put this into perspective, it's so bad that the point that even Golem did better than this. Golem had more peak numbers than this fucking shit. I guarantee you that even Sea of Thieves, an Xbox title game, probably has more numbers that are playing right now on that PlayStation 5 fucking console than fucking Concord on that PlayStation 5 console. Redfall is a bad game. It's not a perfect game at all. It's not good. If somebody told me like, yo, Redfall is trash, I don't fucking blame them. I do not blame them at all. It's fucking trash. I get it. I don't blame them not one bit. But even that game got more numbers and more players are playing that game right now than what we got right here. Because it's shut down. That's just fucking crazy. And these 7 players might be the 7 fucking devs over there at fucking Firewalk Studios. Let me tell you, man, they got dragged in the mud so bad about this fucking game. I'm wondering to myself, like, who in the fuck in the PlayStation building has greenlit this shit? And I'm more of an Xbox fan than anything else. But even for me, if I went into that fucking studio and they said, hey, try this game out, tell me what you think, I would have told them out the bat, this ain't it, chief. The characters are fucking gay. This whole shit looks garbage. This should be canceled. This should be scrapped. Who said this was going to make them billions of fucking dollars? And it certainly fucking didn't. And to make matters even worse, that the fact that they cancel Twisted Metal Factions multiplayer for this fucking game Concord. Meanwhile, Bungie's in fucking turmoil, and I guess one of the fucking the insider of the gaming industry, one of the insiders has mentioned that fucking what was that game? Marathon? Marathon is fucking cooked. Marathon is literally fucking cooked. That's not good. What? Bro, this is insane. You know what it almost makes me want to do? Maybe I should just do a live stream, maybe like next week, and just like put down celebrating Concord's death, and I'm playing fucking Redfall. Now people can't even say anything bad about Redfall because Redfall did more numbers than fucking Concord now. So you can't even call Redfall a bad game now. Because this is even a worse game because it hasn't been out for no more than 30 days. I don't know who the fuck greenlit this. Like, honestly, like again, if I was in the PlayStation studio and they told me, should we greenlit this game or should we greenlit another Days Gone 2? I would have said, greenlit Days Gone 2. Greenlit that game over this shit. I would have been said that. Easy. This is not from a fanboy perspective. This is an actual legit Xbox fan. I'm a fan in gaming in general. And I like some of PlayStation fucking IPs that they have. Not all of them, but I do like some of them. Like, hey, I do like the Order of 1886. That deserves a sequel. Days Gone 2. Yeah, obviously deserves a sequel, right? I'm not a fan of, Horizon Forbidden West, but it's still a good game for a lot of people. It works and it plays well, so I can't really argue. I can't really say like, yo, that's a terrible game. For me, I may not like it or play it, but damn, bro, at least I got enough fucking common sense to sit here and look at it objectively and say, yeah, Horizon Forbidden West, even though I may not like that game or don't really care about it and I never really want to play that game, but even that game is way better to have a fucking sequel to that than fucking Concord. Like, come on, man. This is... what the fuck is Sony is doing in the PlayStation studio? I don't even fucking know anymore. I really don't. I really fucking don't.
I played 80 hours of it, even though it's just so boring. I was trying to get the only platinum trophy.
80 hours? That's a fucking lie. Oh, God. If you play 80 hours of this trash, I literally... I press X to doubt that, bro. I press X to doubt that. Because, like, for real, you play 80 hours on this shit? Look, man, I don't even... You know how many hours I put into Concord? 0. 0 for the closed beta, 0 for the open beta. You know how many hours I put in fucking Black Ops 6? At least more than fucking Concord shit. I put at least like almost maybe in combined total of 40 hours, 50 hours in that fucking beta. I put in well over 40 hours, I tell you that much, in that fucking Black Ops 6 beta. I'm playing all the matches, the mode, I'm trying out all the guns, the weapons and shit. I'm playing more of that game than this shit. Shit is fucking crazy. That's the most craziest fucking part. Oh, God. 80 hours for this shit.
Well, now, nobody will ever finish the game. It's actually being taken offline. They're doing mass refunds. I want to talk about this, but to be honest, right up front, I'm kind of freaking out because this has got to be the biggest PlayStation L of all time.
Oh, yeah. It is definitely the biggest PlayStation L, literally, of all times. It definitely is. Like, this is absolutely bonkers. That they have the nerve to even brought that fucking studio. And like I said in my last Salt video too, that was like almost damn near 4 hours long, but I was going in on shit. But even in that fucking video, even I mentioned that they wasted all of this fucking money, 200 million, 250 fucking million on this fucking goddamn game. I don't give a fuck if it was just 100 million. You wasted all of this fucking money that you could have easily brought a fucking studio from way back from 2013, 2014, a fucking, like, you could have brought, what was that studio? Ready at Dawn, that got shut down. Why you didn't brought that fucking studio? Right? 100 million, 200 million. You could have kept the lights on for fucking, London studios and have them yank them the fuck off of that fucking bullshit VR game bullshit and have them make a AAA or a AA IP. Could have been making The Getaway, could have had another IP, could have been doing something else. You could have kept the lights on and kept that studio running. Because let me tell you something, PlayStation needs studios. That's for damn sure. Not less studios, they need more studios. And you just say, fuck London Studio, because you got them doing dumb shit. And then now you wasted all of this fucking money, and then Ready at Dawn got shut down by fucking Facebook Meta because they got that Facebook brought them, and then now they're shut down. They're no more. That could have been easily a good pickup. You should have brought that studio with that fucking money that you wasted on fucking Concord. It's just so fucking embarrassing. It's so stupid. It's such a massive fucking L to them. It's like, bro, like, PlayStation, what the fuck are you smoking? What the fuck are you smoking? Because you gotta be smoking some fucking good ass crack or something. You gotta be smoking. Because this, I don't know what kind of decision can you be fucking making over there. Raising prices on fucking these consoles and didn't even have a price drop. You're restricting 177 countries from purchasing games like Ghost of Tsushima, or even restricting people from playing Helldivers 2, which is fucking insane. But they're just saying, no, fuck it, we'll leave that money on the table, we don't care. And now that fucking game is fucking is garbage. And then fucking Concord, they even got the chance to even spread his leg. This is almost like a fucking bird just hatched from his nest, jumped out of the nest, and fell all the way down, and then broke, and then the bird just cracked his fucking neck. Like, crack his neck and everything else. Like, it's like that bird is dead. Like, that bird couldn't even have the chance to even spread the wings and fly. It just literally fell all the way down, hitting each branch until it gets all the way down to the concrete, and then just cracked the fucking neck off of that bird. That's what Concord is. It's just, what the fuck? I'm being serious. Like, what the fuck, man? It's insane. And you worried about a fucking trophy? You're playing 80 hours of this fucking garbage for a trophy? Come on, bro. I never spent, like, no more than 50 hours in fucking Redfall to get a fucking trophy. I ain't worried about no fucking trophy or fucking achievement in fucking Redfall. You worried about a trophy in Concord? Get this shit up out of here.
Literally hundreds of millions of dollars down the drain instantly. And
oh yeah, hundreds of millions of fucking dollars could have been putting that money towards buying studios, putting that funding into single player project games, or maybe some other games that they should have fucking maybe greenlit before this fucking game. But no, but they don't know what the fuck they're doing, because they're asking all the other studios, what should we do? What should we do? Let's go ask Bungie. They're more professional.
And I gotta ask why, but let's get into it. Hi, hope you're having a great day, and if you could please give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. So I was kind of suspicious because we hadn't seen too many tweets and stuff from the official Concord account, which, yes, I'm probably one of the only people in the world that's actually following it. They kept tweeting out little updates here and there saying, yeah, we're working on some patches, when today they were like, yeah, we're gonna take the servers offline for no big deal. Oh wait, Firewalk Studios and Concord is getting yoinked. They're shutting it down. They're flat out taking it offline and giving full refunds to everybody. Now I want to read the...
Hey, that's the only thing I can get credit to, is, hey, Sony, PlayStation, hey, at least they see that, oh, the game sucks, it's trash. We got to refund people their money. It's not a good product. They're getting yoink. At least that's one small, tiny little W that I will say, hey, Sony, PlayStation, I appreciate it. You actually taking the time to refund people's their money and stuff like that. But what it is an L that the fact that none of these people will ever play this game or see the light of day of this game ever again. Ain't that some shit? But again, when people was talking shit about Redfall, right? Hi-Fi Rush, Psychonauts 2, right? We're talking about like what fucking Bleeding Edge. Those games are still playable. You know that, right? I can just, open up the Xbox right here, right? Open it up, and then, right? I got all my games installed right here, playing that Black Ops beta. Now, if I wanted to say, oh, I want to play Redfall, which we all know that game is fucking, it's not good, it's trash. A lot of people don't like it. But I can still install the game, or I can buy the game. But I'd much rather just install it because I already got Game Pass, and I can play this game if I want to. So I can play this at any given time, knowing that it has bad reviews, that is horrible and stuff, but I can still come back, play this game at any given time if I want to. I'm gonna start. You know what? Maybe fuck it. I'm gonna have this installed. Might as well. I'm gonna install it and then just do a live stream, maybe or do a live video, maybe next week or something. Or no, actually, maybe I should just do a live stream tonight. Just play it just for shits and giggles, just to have fun with it. Just dancing in Concord's grave. For real. Well, I should just install it while I'm doing this. But yeah, I can install it and play this at any given time, and I can fuck around and do whatever I want with it. It doesn't matter. But Concord, no more of that.
The entire statement, because honestly, I cannot remember a time this has happened. I mean, it's happened here and there from something like The Calling 2 or some MMORPGs that were extremely expensive to make and ended up flopping, but I've never seen a game from a first-party company like this. It's baffling because it didn't even last a month.
That's the craziest part. It's from a first-party studio, Sony PlayStation, that all these fucking fanboys are clapping and raving, saying, yo, Sony's the best and Sony do no wrong, Sony's the shit, and blah blah blah. And I'm not saying Sony can't do any wrong. Xbox can do wrong too, right? They can mess up here, they can do shit dumb and all this bullshit, but we hold Sony to this so-called high standards. They so-called the market leader, they're so-called this and that. I'm like, okay, we hold them to a high standards, right? Which I am holding them to a high standards, and I'm holding them accountable for this shit. They are held accountable, okay? Not, oh, we hold them a high standard, but we're not going to hold PlayStation accountable or Sony. What? No, they need to be held accountable. You put them on a pedestal, you hold them up high, they need to be held accountable, okay? They need to be held accountable, and we need to hear some statements about this shit, because this is absolutely fucking insane, and it's kind of fucking ridiculous. But it's funny. It didn't even last that long. Come on, man. If PlayStation got this, that, and the fucking third, and then they're yoinking a fucking game out, that's how you know, I guess PlayStation doesn't have high standards at all. They don't even have any type of standards whatsoever in their gaming division, because if they did, this would not even greenlit or seen the light of day. Hell, they wouldn't even purchase Firewalk Studios. They'll say, fuck this, I could be purchasing another studio or something else than Firewalk Studio. But
total
here
sales
we
of this are rumored to be about $25,000. $100 million spent to make the most bland shooter of all time for 25,000 sales.
25,000 sales. I don't even believe that is 25,000 sales. I believe that most of these fucking fanboys probably brought 3 copies, which I think one fucking fanboy named X-Volt Gaming, that koala fucking Luke Kane man, which he's absolutely fucking garbage and irrelevant. So, but he said that he brought three copies of the game, so I'm guessing he's gonna get 3 refunds of that game. So 40, 80, what? 80, 90, 100, so $120. So basically he spent $120 on 3 copies of the game that he's gonna get a refund. Hey man, you know what I'm gonna say to that koala man? Just to give him some fucking advice, put a game that you know that you're going to play and enjoy yourself, and stop fucking coping and stop fucking defending this garbage ass game. Put a game that actually, like, people that want to play some shit, not people don't want to play, you fucking moron. But of course, Koala fucking man, the X-Volt Gaming, is a fucking grifter. Because, you know why he's a grifter? Because it's easy. Because he's spending 3 fucking copies of the game and he's only one person playing it. So the other 2 copies ain't doing shit. That's not helping fucking the studio out. That's not helping Firewalk Studio, because you got 2 copies that's not even being used. It's not even being played. There's only 1 copy that you're playing, and the other 2 for what? It's for shits and giggles? They're not even making any money. The only way that they're gonna make fucking money is by player engagement. How many players are playing it? You got 3 people in the house that's playing fucking Concord? I fucking doubt it. So why would you wasted all that fucking money for nothing? Like an idiot. A stupid ass. A dumbass person. A person that thinks like, yo, man, buying 3 copies, man, that really helps the developer. No. You know, if you want to buy 3 copies off of a single player game, that's one thing. But buying 3 copies for a fucking live service game ain't gonna help. You need to be, like, those 3 copies have to be used at the same time. Like, all of them gotta be playing the game. Because if you only got 1 person playing the game and the other 2 copies are not, they're not getting the engagement. They're not getting the fucking numbers, because you can see it right here, right? We can scroll down. Oh, this is on PC, but I can only imagine on fucking PlayStation. If this is the number was like this, they like, oh, I got 3 copies, but if you got 3 copies, only one of you is going to be playing that game, and the other 2 copies ain't doing shit. They need player engagement. Hello, when you start the game up and play, that means like throughout your whole fucking house, each of those PlayStation got to be turned on with the fucking game that is actually they're playing it. And if they're not playing it and it's not being turned on, what the fuck are you doing? So fucking stupid. Very stupid. For real. Boy, oh boy. The most stupidest thing I ever seen in my life.
What's up, gamers?
Sorry about that.
This is insane, but let me read the statement here. Okay, while many qualities of the experience manage to resonate with players, we recognize...
Resonate with players? That's a fucking lie. I know Black Ops 6 resonate a lot of players, because a lot of people playing that Black Ops 6 beta are like, damn, this game is more fun than Concord.
That other aspects of the game in our initial launch didn't land the way we intended. Now, it sounds like one of the biggest things that people hate, and I think it's
didn't land the way that they intended. Oh no, it did land. It landed pretty fucking good. I mean, obviously it landed from the top, and it did a nice smooth landing at the airport. It's just going straight down. Look, ooh, boom. It did a really good landing. It did a really good landing. Look, wee, boom. Now it's down to 7 players. Did it change? Oh, still got 7 players. I guess it's one of those 7 developers at Firewalk Studio trying their best. Like, we can save the game. We can save the game.
A completely valid criticism is the fact that the characters themselves just look boring. I mean, I've played 80 hours of this game.
The characters does look boring. 80 hours? I don't believe that, Dreamcast guy. I think one of your roommates have played... You played the game for 10 hours, you let the roommate play for the next, like, 70 hours.
80 hours. I've nearly got the Platinum Trophy. I've leveled up a bunch. I've played literally all 16 of the...
All that just to chase after a fucking stupid-ass trophy that don't mean shit. This is what gaming we're at now. We're just chasing trophies now. What happened to just like playing the game and get better skills and enjoying the game and having a great time? But like now we're just chasing after trophies now. Are we really? Are gamers are really that pathetic and they're so bored in their life that they really are chasing after fucking trophies? Man, PlayStation gamers, y'all really don't have no games at all, bro. Chasing after fucking trophies.
Characters, and even I cannot remember their names.
Shit.
This guy's called like Linux, and this guy's name is like Starchild, and then this lady's name is like Hurg. This is my
He doesn't even know any of the fucking. How do you play the game 80 hours? You don't even know any of the characters' name.
main, and I can't remember her name. This game is so bland and forgettable that even the people that end up getting suckered into buying it are
Oh, just like you got sucker into buying it because you're just basically a PlayStation fan, fanboy dick rider, and you're just like, yeah, I like Sony's game. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna give me a trophy, even though it's so bland and forgettable. I can't even remember the characters on the box's names. And I got sucker into buying this fucking game $40,
still not having a good time
chasing after a stupid ass trophy.
actually making memories. But therefore, at this time, we have decided to take the game offline beginning on September 6th and explore options, including those that will reach better players.
Remember September the 6th. Where were you in September the 6th? You know where I was? I was at the park at a job. We had a picnic and stuff like that. We had a great time. I was with my co-workers. We was fishing, did all that stuff. I didn't give a fuck about no damn Concord. Let that shit die, bro. I had ice cream, food, cookies and stuff. I was hanging out with my friends and my boys and stuff. We went down to the river and fish and stuff. It was a great time, bro. We had a really, really great time at the park, And then the rest of the day, like I took a half a day. So I went home right after the park. So I ate a whole bunch of food to enjoy myself. And then, I went home, bro.
So the rumors
That's where I was
of
at
it going
September
free to play are not
September
a big
the
shock.
6th.
People have been talking about the fact
Where were you guys was at September the 6th? Let me know in the comment section down below. That's where I was at.
that a game like this probably should not have had a price tag in the first place. A $40 upfront cost is not too incredibly outlandish. I mean, a lot of games have some sort of thing, but in this space specifically, a hero shooter, especially a bland hero shooter that's trying to mimic Guardians of the Galaxy's like quirkiness, that
It was a piss poor Guardians of the Galaxy fucking ripoff. Like, it was so bad. Shit, it was so bad. I thought this game was made from China. For real. I thought China tried to make a hero shooter like this. But I thank God. I'm shocked now that now Americans are making these off-brand hero garbage knockoff shooters. But yeah, China is putting out these incredible fucking games like that Black Myth Wukong looks fucking incredible. Looks really, really good. And you guys are getting PlayStation first party slop like Concord.
that should have been free. At the very least, to get people enticed, do some sort of thing where, like, I don't know, 2 heroes a week are free and then $40 and you unlock everybody. They should
2 weeks of a hero for free. Bro, they need to redesign every single fucking character in Concord from top to bottom, like dead ass. Like that those characters, like even Steam's own free to play shooter that's going to be coming up called Deadlock. They're in the alpha phase. They're not even like officially like they mentioned like the project, but they're still testing it. They're making stuff, they're making changes, but even that game from some of the character design, like early character design that we see that may change, may do something different, those characters look way more interesting to play than fucking Concord. That's crazy. Valve making a hero shooter arena whatever free to play that looks even better than Concord, 10 times better, and the characters look so much interesting to whatever. And I'm not let me get this one thing straight. I'm not a really big fan of hero shooters, but I can tell you one thing: what's a good hero shooter, what's not a good hero shooter. Concord is just one of those. It's not a good hero shooter, especially with character design. Them characters was so god awful. Like, bro, like you will have to be at the convention center and they dress up those characters, bro. They think like those are Guardians of the Galaxy, but those are but it really came from a game called Concord. It's crazy. And it
could have done something besides the only way to play is to pay. But look at this. We have determined the best path ahead. Concord sales will cease immediately, and we will...
It's funny how he said that. He said... he said the only way to play is to pay. Man, play has no limits. No, pay has no limits. That's the definition of PlayStation. Greatness awaits. Sir, it's true. I bet you a lot of those fanboys. No, there is greatness. No, the real PlayStation fan base, like, yep, greatness do await, and I'm still waiting. Oh shit, man, they still gonna be waiting.
Begin to offer a full refund for all gamers who have purchased the game on PS5 or PC. If you purchase the game from PlayStation, from the PlayStation Store or PlayStation Direct, a refund will issued back for your original payment method. Customers who purchased from other digital storefronts will also be refunded. More information about Steam refunds can be found below. Now, this is bonkers. Here, I want to refresh this to see some of the replies. This just came out.
No, yeah, that's great. Oh, just laughing at this shit because, like, you can see, like, yo, Dreamcast guy is freaking out. He wasn't expecting this bullshit. He was like, yo, man, we're gonna have a good week. Concord release, bro. It's doing well. It's good to laugh. It's good to laugh, buddy. It's good to laugh. For real.
I feel like the entire internet is still reacting to it, but I am blown away because not only is this just such an expensive failure, but I've made a couple of videos now actually talking about the fact that I think the bubble for live service games has undoubtedly popped. I feel like we're in the...
Look, man, Deadlock hasn't released yet from Valve or whatever, that hero shooter. I don't know, whatever shooter it is. That game looks like, again, that game hasn't even released yet, and it has way more player in the closed alpha test that you got to get invited by a friend to even play that game. And that game has more players playing that shit than Concord. Man, look, man, look. I think if I can pull this up real quick, right? Let me see if I could try to pull this up real quick, because this shit is just too funny. Okay, so this game, Deadlock, Steam. Do they have the Steam charts for it? You can't make this shit up. Oh shit. This game is in closed alpha, and yet it has way 10 times more concurrent players. Look at it, they got more players right now than Concord. It's just fucking and this game is not even a release to the fully public yet. It's still in closed alpha. That shit is fucking crazy. Oh my god. Look at this. 0. Look at it, the peak. Oh my god. Just climb it up. Look at this. Oh, you can't help but laugh. Look. Going up. Woo. It definitely did a good. It definitely landed the way it should land. It landed nice, softly, right down, touching down on the ground of the airport. That's pretty good, you know. Except for Deadlock, it's going up and up and up. It's going up to the clouds. It's going up to the rainbow. Oh, I can't help but laugh at that shit. That shit is too funny.
this space
That
where
is funny.
Genshin Impact is still successful, Fortnite is still successful, World of Warcraft just launched a new big giant expansion. But I think when it comes to new games,
and Deadlock is a closed alpha that you have to get invited by a friend. It's not even open alpha or whatever, or pre-order alpha. It literally is in closed alpha phase, and that game is made by Valve, and it has fucking 10 times more concurrent players playing that game than Concord. And the all-time peak is just devastating. And that's closed alpha and invite friends only. Oh shit. Oh shit, man, that's crazy. That is fucking crazy.
breaking into this space, they're having a lot of difficulty. Like, of course, there are success stories like First Descendant and stuff, but at this point, if your game is not marketed a ton, if it doesn't have a bunch of influence,
it did market it a ton. I mean, we seen the Concord fucking trailer bullshit, right? We seen a lot of that shit, you know, right? Let's see. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me pause this for a minute. We're gonna get to him in a minute. I think they did release trailers and stuff like that for it. No, I'll probably. But anyway, let's put it like this: they did release trailers for it. They didn't market it, so it's not like it's not
there's
marketing.
instantly on board. If it doesn't actually have
It
incredibly
did.
tight
It
gameplay,
was
and good
marketed,
graphics, and cool
right.
microtransactions, and a bunch of stuff to get people fully enticed instantly, you're going to flop, no matter how much you actually amazing to me, because it's just such a bizarre Sony misstep. Now, according to
Look, a bizarre Sony misstep? No, it's a fucking L on Sony, needs to be held accountable. And how the fuck does this even happen? How does this even release out of the state where it's at now? Did Sony visit the office? Did Sony try the game itself and play it itself? Like, I need to know, because like, who was testing this game? Who tried out this game? Who at Sony headquarters has played this game and say, yeah, this game is awesome, man, so good. Yo, my nephew, he played it too. He said, yo, it's really good. Come on, bro.
leaked document.
What, you got a fucking 8-year-old child fucking play this game?
The studio that made this is called Firewalk. I think you can see the little like logo. No, okay, this is just a clean image. But the studio that made it is called Firewalk. Firewalk apparently was working on this. Sony saw the prototype of Concord and said, "This is so promising. We want to own it forever." Like, apparently,
that's mistake number one. They should not even have to buy the studio nor own the game. So basically, now they have an IP, and they have an IP called Concord that will never see the light of day, and is going to be forever on the Sony PlayStation shelf of all of their IPs that they haven't touched or even done anything with. It's just gonna stick right on the shelf. For this game, at least rightfully so, it should stay there and keep it shut. Just don't reopen this fucking game. Unless you're gonna do something different, hey, or give it a blue point. They might make better characters than this fucking shit. Oh shit, man.
this game was so mind-blowing, so enticing, they bought it for a PlayStation team immediately.
Like, who man, Jim Ryan must have been smoking some fucking methamphetamine. I saw he's smoking the same shit like Dreamcast guy did. I play 80 hours of this game and so much fun. I was trying to get the achievement. Yo, Jim Ryan said, yeah, this game looks so good, bro, so awesome, let's go buy the studio. Oh shit,
and I'm so curious
man.
about what the heck they thought. Like, is this one of those times?
They probably was on fucking crystal meth like you, Dreamcast guy. They was on that crystal high ass meth.
Times where Sony executives just thought of Overwatch money or Diablo money or just the Blizzard Games as a Service stuff and said, oh, we need that, and bought it instantly? Because this seems like such a critical failure, the biggest AAA publisher failure I've ever witnessed. This is insane. Sony, didn't you have a game called Concord? And it's the old, we made it up. God,
we made it up.
8 years to make this game is crazy. Game bombed faster than the Borderlands movie. Holy heck, it actually happened.
Damn, that's a burn right there. Game bombed faster than the Borderlands movie, and that movie was hot garbage. Holy shit, man. I damn.
Like, it hasn't even been 2 weeks.
It hasn't even been 2 weeks. It hasn't even been 2 weeks. God damn.
I am so blown away because I played the game and it is bad. It is not a good.
Wait. So now you're grifting too? So this whole damn time you would say, oh, I play 80 hours, I'm trying to chase after a trophy, blah blah blah. Now you sitting there saying like, oh yeah, the game was bad. If it was bad, why the fuck you put in 80 fucking hours on this shit? Oh god. That's like, this is, you know what, this is even worse than those fucking like PlayStation fucking fanboys was like coping and seething about Starfield. But yet all the reviews on Starfield, they're like, yeah, I put in 100 hours and I did not like a game. I did not like Starfield. Like, why would you put 100 hours in fucking Starfield and you didn't like it? But yet this dude, Dreamcast guy, he put in 80 hours and he's saying, yeah, this was a bad game. Then why are you putting 80 hours into this awful shitty fucking game? Ain't you supposed to be like, no, this game is bad, let Sony know, like, yo, take this fucking trash and bring this shit back to the QA thing, or let it be cooked in the oven. This was like, it's so bad it didn't even lasted 2 weeks. And if you know the game was that fucking bad, why the fuck he was playing and trying to chase after a trophy? Those things right there just doesn't make any sense. And then those fucking fanboys, or PlayStation fucking fanboys, are saying the same dumbass shit when it was come down to fucking Starfield. When they're like, yeah, I put in like 200 hours, 300 hours, I put in like 150 hours, and I didn't like Starfield. I don't like the game. It's awful. It's cringe. And I'm like, how would you put 150 hours into a game and say, oh, it's bad? Like, get the fuck out of here. If you're putting 150 hours, then you about to be almost done with the game. Like, you probably did a whole bunch of side missions, side characters, main missions, join the Crimson Fleet and all this shit. So if it's that enjoyable, you're putting well over 150 hours, 200 hours, then it must not be a bad game. Those people right there on the PlayStation side are nothing but coping and grifters. Fanboys over there that are fucking grifting about some bullshit. Oh my god. Because let me tell you something right now. As an Xbox fan, if I know the game is bad, I'm gonna sit there and say, yeah, this game is bad. Like, again, I put in Redfall for at least like what, like maybe like 20 hours, 40 hours in there, and I can even tell you like, yeah, that's a bad game, it's not good. Even if I was to play it for like 10 hours, I could say, yeah, this is not good. This is not good at all. It's terrible. But you know, again, we got these grifters right here. Hold on, let me rewind that shit back. What you said again? I want to hear that part again.
Because I played the game and it is bad.
So you played the game and you know it was bad this whole time.
It is not a good game, but it's not abysmally pathetic or anything like that. I made a video saying do not play Concord, but now, having had a chance to play 80 hours of it almost, oh God help me, the game is...
God is not going to help you with this one.
Is something that didn't deserve to succeed, but I never imagined it would flop in 2 weeks. There was a guy I was playing with a couple weeks ago. His name was Red Rum. Red Rum, if you happen to see this video, you said you watch all my videos. I got a chance to talk to him. Extremely nice guy, and he and I played a couple matches of this. And he said, yeah, the game is rough around the edges. Yeah, it's not great, but it's a good Zen experience. I'm going to keep playing it. I'm going to keep my headset on. I'm going to keep making friends in Concord, and hopefully I can platinum it before the game gets shut down. That was like 3 days ago, maybe like 5 days ago. It's weird that this game got down to 54 concurrent players just this last weekend. The gaming space is becoming incredibly crowded. As I record this, right before I start...
The gaming space is becoming incredibly crowded? You mean the gaming space and the gaming community in general are just fed up with some fucking... They're not putting up with these garbage-ass, sloppy games. They're getting tired of it. If they're raising the prices, they're raising the consoles, they're raising all this bullshit, they're sitting there saying that you better raise those game quality up. Because if you're going to put out this game and you charging me $70 fucking $80 for this fucking game, it better be fucking good and feature complete. Because if it's not, they're not gonna buy this garbage. They don't care who it is. They don't give a fuck if it's PlayStation, Xbox, PC. Doesn't fucking matter where this game release on, Nintendo. They don't care. They are sick and tired and fed up with garbage ass games. If you're gonna raise the prices on consoles, you're gonna raise the prices on this, you're gonna raise the prices on that, then the quality of those games, it better be raised up the bar. Because if it's not good, They're just not going to play it. They're going to play something else. It's just as simple as that. They're done wasting time and money on shit, bro.
Started doing this video, I was editing my review for Space Marine 2. I'm also working on a big video for ASRock. For investors, more studios, more ideas, more just craziness. I feel like we're going to see more high-budget failures. And I find this to be so bizarre because back in the day, if you had to get ways to succeed, but now you can dump all the money you want down the hole and it's still going to never float up. I don't know what I'm even saying. My point is Concord failed.
Yeah, you don't know what the fuck you're saying. You're just saying a whole bunch of blubbery bullshit. So, without that being said, we can cut this video out. For real, like. Yeah, we can cut this out. We got this one right here. But yeah, you know, Concord failed. This wasn't that hard to think about. And it's really not. It's just like, you know, I can see the game from a mile away. All right. I looked at the game, looked at the trailer. I said, this ain't it, Chief. And go to show. It wasn't it, Chief. That's how it is, man. Plain and simple, man. Man, after that disastrous flop, right? Now we got these Astro Bot things and stuff like that. So, before we get into this one, I want to just quickly just wanted to point this out, that the fact that when Concord failed, right, and then later on that same, like, I think it was that same time frame when the whatever with the game, you know, about to be pulled or whatever, it might be a day and a half later or something like that. Oh wait, September 4th. So yeah, not that long ago, right? The person that came out from Sony, you know, leadership and stuff like that, came out and said Sony don't have enough original IPs, says the company leadership. Is PlayStation really lacking original IPs? PlayStation has so many fucking IPs that's been thrown up on the shelf and it's not being fucking used. That's the thing about this. This is exactly why I stopped supporting fucking whatchamacallit, PlayStation altogether, you know? So let me go take this down for a minute. Go right here. So yeah, you know, like this, like they have IPs. Like they have like so many IPs that they already have under their belt. It's just the craziest thing is the fact that they don't even know what to do with it. And just giving the that disaster Concord you know, debacle, whatever, is just you can see it that they really truly don't know what the fuck they're doing. Because if, like, again, if we hold PlayStation to a higher standards, right, we holding them accountable, we holding them to a high standards, they should be delivering on high quality games, no matter what it is, no matter if it's a 1A title, an indie title, a AA title, or even a AAA title. They should be hold up to a higher quality standard. And it goes to show with that Concord shit and that disaster that they can't hold themselves in a quality standard. And then you got the person that's in charge, the leader at Sony and at PlayStation, that they doesn't have enough original IP, said the company leader. That's crazy. What? Like, look, and you know why it's bullshit? Because, like, again, category of Sony Interactive Entertainment franchises, they got all of these fucking franchises. Here is all the current studios right now. They got all of these studios, right? You telling me that you don't have original IP? You have all of these IPs that are still locked up, that you guys could easily have any of these studios to be working on something. Like let's give out, for example, Killzone. Killzone was made from Guerrilla Games. Now, does Killzone have to be made from Guerrilla Games? No. You could take that IP, if Guerrilla Games are not doing it, you could just literally take the IP and say, hey, you know what? Let's give it to Blue Point so they could do a remake of Killzone 1, 2, and 3 and better graphics. You know, that can make us some money, or and include the multiplayer, or you can give it to a totally different studio like Naughty Dog, right? You can give it to Santa Monica Studios. They can do something with the fucking IP. It doesn't have to be Guerrilla Games. They can have their own take in Killzone, right? Just like Naughty Dog can have its own take of Killzone. Just like Jak and Daxter. Jak and Daxter was made by Naughty Dog. Why we can't just have that? Why can't Jak and Daxter be made by, I don't know, Guerrilla Games? They can do something with it. Sony Ben Studios, right? Asobi, they can do something with that too. If they want to. I mean, like, again, there's plenty of studios. Sucker Punch. Jak and Daxter made by Sucker Punch Studio. That'd be interesting. I would like to see that. Or you can do, again, like even Insomniac. Jak and Daxter, let Insomniac take a break from Ratchet and Clank. Have them say, hey, Jak and Daxter was made by, whatever. We got the IP. Do you want to do something with it, Insomniac? Sure, why not? I'm pretty sure that'd be a good pitch, and have them do something completely different and have his own take of Jak and Daxter. That'd be fine. I would like to see that. There's so many games on here that you can give out. Like, again, like Ape Escape. You know who Ape Escape should be done? This one right here, Asobi. I think Ape Escape will be perfect for Asobi team to take over and make an IP out of it. Or to reintroduce it or do something new and fresh. That'd be great. You got Ape Escape right there. Like, there is so many IPs on here. Like, even Twisted Metal. Twisted Metal, you can have, like, again, what else? You can have, Sucker Punch to do it. You got Naughty Dog can do it. I don't know when the Twisted Metal. I think it's made by a different. I'm not sure what studio. But again, there's so many options you can do that Twisted Metal can be made. Bluepoint can do a remake of that from the ground up of the first Twisted Metal game from the PlayStation 1. That'd be great. That'd be really awesome. So, MotorStorm right here, that studio can be made by Polyphony. Polyphony did these like high quality whatever. Have them take a break of that, because like the next Gran Turismo 8 won't be finished by like another 10 more years, another decade or so. Then just say, hey, in between of making Gran Turismo 7 and going into Gran Turismo 8, can you make a smaller game or something simple that might take less than 3-4 years to make? Say, hey, can you do MotorStorm? Have Polyphony doing it. I'm pretty sure Polyphony can do a really excellent job, express their creativity, doing something different, and might have better driving mechanics and stuff like that and improvements. Let them fucking work on that. I would like to see something like that. Like that right there alone, I just name a few games that could have been really, really awesome to see, and that's what they should be doing. What the fuck is PlayStation? I don't know what PlayStation is doing. I don't even know. But I tell you one thing, man. The Civil War, the PlayStation Civil War has started. This is crazy. You got Xbox Civil War, PlayStation Civil War. This is really, oh my god. What are we doing, man? Like, it's just like this gaming shit, it just started to become more and more whack. More of these people coming into this space and acting more and more retarded. It's just like, bro, this is so fucking cringe. It's so cringe. You gotta listen to this.
Arena, would that work?
No.
I don't fucking
Gotta
know.
listen.
Donnell Brown, Concord looks like Overwatch bad. Marvel's Rivals look like Overwatch good.
For real. Like, look, man, Porter Roach over here, man, he's starting to see the light, bro. Yeah, a little bit. Not say fully, but and you got all these motherfuckers on here on this podcast, all this cringe ass people not even stepping up and talking or saying something about like, yo, Sony, get the fuck out of this bullshit. Start cranking out some games that people want to play. Stop making these garbage ass games and wasting a whole bunch of money on this garbage. This needs to stop. They need to start, getting some money and recuperate.
That's all right. Pony on Pony Crime, I love to watch, right? All right. So I guess M's got to say something. All I'm saying is listen. Officially, J-Dub said he doesn't care. PlayStation goes day and date. Fuck him. This is the war. This is the war.
He's a oh shit, he said fuck it.
This is the war. The war started. That's it. The war started.
I'm not scared.
The war begins.
I'm fine on a different front.
PlayStation Civil War.
He's on the West.
I am Iron Man.
He has different strategies.
Pick your side.
The console war is over.
Pick a side.
We starting our own.
Oh man, yo, this shit is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy. Civil War has started. Pick a side. It's so cringe, bro. This is like beyond cringe. This is like overly cringe. Like, what? You know, it's just like, look, it's a bad game. It's trash. Like, who cares? Like, it's time to move on, bro. And you know what's funny too? Just one other thing about this Concord shit. The fact that they have pulled the plug on September 6th on it, and then they're releasing Astro Bot on September 6th. That's the most craziest part. They pulled the plug from that game on September 6th. Oh my god. And then they have Astro Bot releasing on September 6th. And that's a better game than Concord.
Own war.
Pick a side.
Go ahead.
Hey, listen.
Civil War.
Team
So
single player,
cringe.
team multiplayer. I'm gonna put this in.
Listen.
Team single player, team multiplayer. It's like, bro, like PlayStation needs both. What the fuck are y'all guys are talking about? See, Porter Roach don't understand, right? And neither does J-Dub, and any of these motherfuckers don't understand. PlayStation should be doing both, right? And PlayStation should be making variety of different games, right? Now, what I mean by that, they're not number one. They're number one in cinematic games. Like that, if there was a category, they're number one in that. But they're not number one in terms of variety, like as a whole. Because every gamer is a different gamer, right? If we was to go on Game Pass right now, right? Which I already got Redfall installed, which I'll play that a little later. But right, if we was looking down on this list, right, of all the games right here, every gamer, including myself, is a different gamer, right? You know, some people play a strategy game like Age of Mythology, you know, that's a strategy game. Some people are more like, you know, more like cars, mud running, stuff like that. There's a different type of crowd, right? Some people are more like me, like more mature rated Mafia Definitive Edition. They want to have a good story, a good game, and just really feel like you're in that time period in the world of the Mafia. So there's that game, right? So there's a different gamer for everyone on Game Pass. You know, there's a shooter, there's a platformer, there's a strategy game, there's a RPG game. There's so much variety here, right? There's this, like, again, Xbox conquered that. They have variety of different games and different people that can play, right? They're not just about making cinematic games. They're also making about fun games, a AA game, a AAA game, a single player game, multiplayer game, both, a live service game. They pretty much got everything what gamers and myself are satisfied. You know what I'm saying? Black Ops 6 is coming. That is a shooter game. It got zombies. I'm gonna have a great time with that. Indiana Jones is a single player based game set in adventures in the Indiana Jones franchise. Right? Frostpunk is a more of a strategy type of game. You know, it's more for strategy and more, you know, tactics and stuff like that, and making choices and stuff. So, you know, not every game on here is for me, and not every game on here that I like is going to be for you. But that's what one thing I gotta say that Microsoft has accomplished already. They've been already, which they have accomplished everything. They accomplished single player games, multiplayer games, and live service games. They have accomplished all three. They got studios that's there that can do single player games, multiplayer games, and live service games. Each and every one of these studios, and you can't deny that. And to put, you know, a little insult to injury, right? When we was going back over here, right, with this whole, you know, whatever is going on, you know, like when I was saying about how, like, you know, they got so, like, PlayStation just has so many IPs that they can literally put this in whatever in any of these studios that they have currently right now. It's like, again, why they can't just put that same energy that Xbox is doing right now? Xbox is doing what? They're saying, look, let's take Playground Games that is known to make racing games, right? Which Playground Games is known to make Forza Horizon franchises. Let's just have that studio to have them do something completely different or something new, like Fable. And Fable is an IP that they already have, and it's been on the shelf for quite a while, right? So they're sitting there saying, hey, let's do something with the IP. Let's take it off the shelf, and let's just have another studio work on it and do something else with it. Why not? And you know what? That's what I appreciate, because what studio is doing that now? Currently, right now, who's doing that? I don't think even Nintendo is even doing that. I think they still got the same studio, unless they change it to a newer studio or they got new people in there. But you don't see them like saying, hey, you know, we got Star Fox. Let's just give Star Fox to the studio who did Breath of the Wild or whatever, or this studio who did Mario World or something. Let them do a Zelda game, or let them do not a Zelda game, but let them do a Star Fox game or something like that. I'm not quite sure about that, but I don't think they're not even doing that. But again, the only company that's doing it right now is Xbox, and Xbox is doing that. They're taking an old IP that they shut down Lionhead Studio long ago, but they still hold on to the IP, and they're saying, hey, why we gotta keep this IP and let it collect dust? We don't need to keep coming up with new ideas. Let's just use the IPs that we already have and give it to a studio and do it in a different, more refresh perspective. Let's take it and give it to Playground Games. And I think that's the smartest fucking move you can ever fucking do. Why not? You know, like, yes, it might be developed as new, but hey, they're doing it. This is amazing. This is great. This is what the energy that PlayStation needs right now. They need that type of energy where he should not be coming out and saying like, oh, we don't got no original IP. It just sounds like he's giving up. But I'm like, yo, you got IPs already. Take those IPs, give it to the studio that never even done it before, or do something completely new and fresh from a different perspective from a different studio. Killzone, let Sucker Punch do something with that. I will love to see what Sucker Punch can come up with a Killzone. That'd be great. You know, like this, and like again, and Xbox is the only one doing it, and nobody ain't giving them no type of credit whatsoever. Give credit where credit is due, bro. Give credit where credit is due, man. Fable and Playground Games is doing that, and even just give you another example. Look at Perfect Dark. An old IP that they still have on the shelf. They taking it down and they're saying, hey, let this studio do it and let them do something new with Perfect Dark. It don't have to be fucking Rare doing it. Rare don't have to make a Perfect Dark game. You know? Rare got their own IPs and their own stuff that they're doing. Let Rare be Rare, and they're just saying like, look, you own the IP, let's just give it to another studio and have it do them. Why not? That's why they got Bethesda and Obsidian Studio all in one umbrella. So that means the Fallout franchises or the Fallout New Vegas, we are going to get a New Vegas 2 on the way, which is good. They're saying, hey, we can license New Vegas or Fallout New Vegas. We can license it to Obsidian and have them make another Fallout game for us. That's not a problem. That's like good. That's great. Get these fucking studios to collab more together to make a game. Like, why not? We should have that same type of energy. I don't think it's not that hard. And that's a good point that I brung up. That not only that they could just make one single game, but they can also be like this. Like, hey, why not just have Sucker Punch, right? Sucker Punch and Santa Monica Studios team up together to make a game like like a Killzone. That'd be awesome. Like Sucker Punch and teaming up together to make a Killzone franchise, that's going to bring excitement back to the PlayStation brand. That's going to bring people excitement to say, damn, now I'm really am excited to looking forward to playing PlayStation title games. But that Concord slop and all this other bullshit and raising prices and not really delivering game and delivering less games and shutting down studios and having lesser studios is not going to generate hype or excitement for players out there, because a lot of these people are like, maybe I should, this could be the last console for me, and it's just kind of a waste of money and all this stuff, and they're not bringing franchises that I like to see. It's crazy. I'm just throwing it out there, bro. I'm just throwing it out there. They could be doing so much more, but they're not fucking doing shit. It is a shame. And you got these stupid ass PlayStation fanboys on this Civil War garbage, Xbox Civil War shit. It's just like, yo, y'all guys gotta stop this garbage. It's just all this shit that you're saying is fucking garbage, and it's trash. It's cringe, it's trash, and y'all guys makes no motherfucking sense. It's not even. It's like Sony and PlayStation itself needs both. They need single player, multiplayer, and a live service game. Yes, they do need all three. If they already pretty good at single player, they need to work on multiplayer. That's what they need to do, for real. But anyway, right before we get into Dreamcast guy video, I wanted to show this to you right here. Yo, ever since that whole debacle of this, like, with the whole Concord incident that's getting shut down, and then you have whatchamacallit, and then you have the leader, the head leader from PlayStation coming out and saying, hey, you know what, you guys, with this whole incident and blah 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 blah, we're we don't have an original IPs and stuff like that. We don't got enough of that shit, which is bullshit. And during that time, right? During that time frame, bro, I was sitting there playing my game, Astro Bot release. I was like, okay, cool, Astro Bot release. I don't really care. It's a good game. It got a 94 Metacritic. I do not give a fuck. I don't really care about that game because it's not the game for me anyway, and I made it clear on my last video. I'm gonna make it clear again in this video. I do not give a fuck about any of these fucking kiddie games. Yes, it works, it plays well, that's great for you. If you like the game, you enjoy the game, go buy the game for yourself. I don't give a fuck about Hi-Fi Rush. I don't give a fuck about Sea of Thieves, even though I am a PlayStation fan. I don't give a fuck about Sea of Thieves, Hi-Fi Rush, or any of those fucking games. And just like how I'm gonna get the same treatment and the same fucking energy, I don't give a fuck about Astro Bot or any of their fucking kiddie games. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about Stray, Ken Bridge of Spirits over there. I don't give a fuck about any Sony's kiddie ass games. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about. I don't care about even Ratchet and Clank. I don't give a fuck about that game either. That game, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Okay, but all I'm saying is, if the game works and it plays well and you're enjoying yourself, then have fun. Go right ahead. I'm just speaking from my perspective and my own opinion and me. Okay, I'm not speaking on behalf of everyone else. Just me. Okay, just letting you guys know. Don't take it personal. But anyway, as I was saying, when I said, okay, whatever, I don't care, all this bullshit, right? So when I go down to my comment section, right, around that same time frame, then I got this fucking clown saying this type of shit. Now, I haven't really, say anything or responded to or whatever. This clown just pop up and say, oh, Trashbox has no games, Trashbox has no games, Trashbox has no games. Yo, this lets me know that the cope is real over there on the PlayStation side. The cope is real, because I don't know, why would you want to spend your time a day making comments like this type of trash, this type of shit? Like, I got Black Ops 6 beta. I posted up like 2-3 hours of gameplay of it. This is another whatever. This is from a video from a while ago. These are all 2 new videos. So he's posting up new shit right now. That's how you know, man, this dude is coping mad hard. Because I'm guessing that ever since that Concord debacle garbage disaster has happened and the plug got pulled, and then the PlayStation, whatever president, head studio, well, I'm keep on stumbling my fucking words. I do apologize, but you know what I mean. Like, he came out and said, like, look, man, we don't got no original IPs. We don't got enough of that. Blah blah blah, and all this shit. That's how you know that around this time frame he started making comments like this. That's how you know he was coping hard. He was coping hard. I don't know what's up with people, but y'all gotta stop the cope. The cope is too much for people. But let's get into this one right here. This will be the last one, and it'll be kind of a wrap
Dreamcast
up.
guy here, and today I want to talk about the Astro Bot controversy, because the newest big PS5 game has somehow pissed off a lot of Xbox fanboys, and
Which I press X to doubt that, because I'm like, who in the fuck is mad about Astro Bot? I got a question. Who is really worried about Astro Bot? That's the thing. Why are you trying to make this about an Xbox thing? Ain't you got the biggest, fattest L in PlayStation history, that the fact that Concord didn't even last for 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. Less than 2 fucking weeks, the plug got pulled. And then you making this video saying, yeah, Astro Bot is good. Yes, if it's a great game and it's cool, great. Cool for you, good for you. But then you're making a video about Xbox that the fan base is worried about fucking Astro Bot, and they're pretty mad about this shit. Man, nobody, look, as a real Xbox fan, and I'm not speaking for everyone out there that is a true fan that's on the Xbox platform, I'm pretty sure they're not fucking worried about Astro Bot. I'm not even worried about it. I'm not losing sleep. What am I losing sleep with? I got games already installed. What the fuck are you talking about? I got Starfield, Call of Duty, this, and I'm gonna be playing this for fun. And then I got Cyberpunk 2077, and I got First Descendant. So it's like, I got plenty of games for me to play. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm enjoying myself. I got Forza Horizon 5. I'm making videos about that, and I'm playing it. What are you talking about? There's games for me to play. I'm enjoying myself. I'm pretty sure I'm not worried about fucking Astro Bot. It's more like Astro Cope. These fucking PlayStation fanboys on some Astro fucking Cope. On some fucking copium, I'm telling you. Shit is fucking insane. They on that fucking Astro Copium. They say he's telling me that I'm worried. What the fuck? Nobody ain't worried about that shit. Stop playing, bro.
I feel like it's for the dumbest reason possible, but I also want to discuss this topic because I feel like the conversation between Xbox versus PlayStation has gotten increasingly toxic, and I want to break this down.
Yeah, and guess what? You encouraging that toxicity on your own, in your own fucking channel. You encouraging that shit. That's what the fuck you do. You can't keep Paris Lily's name out of your own fucking mouth in your videos. You keep trying to throw him into your fucking videos, and he asks you nicely not to put him in your fucking videos at all, and you keep on doing it. You are the main fucking culprit, Dreamcast guy, that you are the main fucking person that is trying to create this toxicity bullshit and creating this garbage. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing this shit every day, every single fucking week. I'm not waking up out of my bed and be like, oh, you know what, today, man? Oh, man, I gotta cope real hard about that fucking game. Like Astro Bot, man. Oh, I'm fucking coping, bro. Oh, it's so unfair. Oh, I'm so angry. I'm so fucking upset. That they got a 94 Metacritic. Like, bitch, I ain't worried about that. Like, I'm playing like Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta and with my friends and shit like that, and we're in the lobby. We're just having a good time. What the fuck are you talking about?
including some of the conspiracy theories I constantly see floating about, but let's begin. Hi, hope you're having a great day, and if you could please give this video a like and...
No, I'm not giving it a like, I'm giving it a dislike. And I'm not subscribing to your channel if you're going to say that next.
subscribe if you haven't already. So,
No.
if you have not played Astro Bot, the game is truly a masterpiece. I have reviewed the...
Okay, let's just keep it real here. As an Xbox fan, I don't think any of these kiddie games in my own fucking eye sets are a masterpiece. Are they good games to play? Do they deserve a good score? Sure. But these are not like masterpiece, like I want to keep coming back to the game and keep playing it. It's a game that you want to have fun, you're enjoying yourself. Maybe I can see myself playing it again, maybe for maybe harder difficulties, or they added DLC to it. But this is not like a runaway game where it's like, oh my god, it's such a fucking masterpiece. It's like so replay valuable. I just want to keep playing the game over and over and over and over again. You know, like it's come on, this is ridiculous. We went from Concord being the biggest L to like now it's like, oh look, PlayStation is doing great. Everything is fine, everybody. Don't worry, the lights are still on, the bills are paid, everything is fine. Don't worry. Okay, they may lost $2 million, but they're gonna recoup that cost. They're not gonna recoup that fucking cost of that Concord fucking disaster. They're not gonna recoup that cost by fucking Astro Bot. It takes more than Astro Bot to recoup that fucking cost. I promise you that. I promise you.
The game, I'm very close to the Platinum Trophy at this point. You collect these cute little hidden bots that are in a bunch of different levels. I have 250 of the 300 required bots at this point, and the game is brilliant. You see tons of people throwing around the word
Brilliant. Oh, it's brilliant. Okay, so this, all you're doing is just jumping, pressing X to attack, and that's it. Like, and then you're just using the controller as a gyro thing controller, whatever. You can do gyroscope shit. Okay, cool. All right. Like, it's nothing to write home about. What are we talking about here, bro?
brilliant. You see the fact that it has a 95 on OpenCritic. It is technically the
Big fucking deal.
best scoring game in all of 2024. The game is
Astro Bot, the best scoring game out of everything in 2024. A kiddie game. We went from games that we wanted to talk about, like something like this, you know, Ready at Dawn, The Order of 1886. We went from 2013, the games that looked so incredible, was pushing next gen and all of this greatness and this and that, all of this shit. This looks so amazing. I want a sequel of this game. We went from this game back on the PlayStation 4 2013 to now in 2024, Astro Bot, this fucking game, a kiddie game, a platformer game, a game that I don't give a fuck about, that's rated E for everyone, and everyone is like clamoring and shit like this and all this bullshit. You know what it is? It's just like I think like Dreamcast guy got the wrong impression about it. I think it's just the people that are fucking playing this game, it sounds so fucking cringe. Like it just sounds so fake and so made up. Like, let's take an example from Marlin Gaming, right? Marlin Gaming played this game. Now I don't think Xbox fans are stopping people or whatever from the enjoyment of this game. If you like the game, you want to play it, go ahead and play it. Don't let me stop you, because I'm definitely not stopping anyone. However, I think a lot of people are just annoyed and irritated of like the grifting that's going on and making up some false narrative, like fucking Dreamcast guy, how, oh, these Xbox fans, man, they're so pissed off, they're so annoyed, they're so whatever. Like, bitch, I'm not annoyed by this game. I don't give a fuck about this game. Give me a game that I want to play on the PlayStation 5 platform, because it's still going to be sitting there collecting fucking dust. Meanwhile, I'm turning on my fucking PC playing all these great fucking games. But then they want me to trade in my Xbox. Trade in your Xbox and go get yourself a PlayStation 5 to play what? Astro Bot? And Concord is fucking dead. What else there is in the pipeline? Come on. It's Stop this.
Go!
Look. This is how annoying it is. This is how you know, like, I'm just tired of this fucking grifting ass shit. It's just, Marlon is a good actor. I tell you that much. He is a really good actor. You can look how cringe and hear how it sounds. Like, the cringe on this shit it's like, what the fuck?
Oh, shoot! Oh! Like a balloon! Like a balloon! This is nuts! Oh! Woo! Woo! This is nuts! Are you guys seeing this? This is nuts!
This is fucking cringe. This is that right there. That right there is enough to make me laugh and piss on myself, because that is so cringe. It's like, bro, like, it's not that serious. Like, it's not that fucking serious, bro. And like, oh god, what? Look at everybody's like laughing at this shit. Like, oh my god, like, bro, like, stop this shit. Isn't a tech demo, you liar. Oh my god, bro. This is crazy. Oh my god, look at me, you guys. It's a fucking air balloon. Woo! Oh my fucking god. Imagine me playing fucking Redfall and I'd be like, oh my god, look at this, you guys. Whoa! Oh my god, you saw that fucking vampire head blown up? Oh my god, and as an Xbox fan, I'm laughing at this shit legitly. And this shit is so cringe, but it's fucking hilarious how he fucking making this shit. Let's hear this shit. Oh my god,
bro, this is nuts.
This is not even
bro, you can feel the air coming out of it.
You can feel the air coming. Oh my god. Oh my god, I feel the air coming out of fucking Astro Bot. All these people are fucking, I'm laughing at it too, because this shit is funny as hell. It's so cringe, it's so funny. And then yet we got Dreamcast guys said, man, yo, PlayStation, Xbox fan base are so upset. They don't want PlayStation to have fun anymore. Like, what the fuck are we? What kind of imaginary narrative are we talking about? What kind of shit did you just pull out of your ass? Like, you just literally said, well, I ain't really got no videos today. Let's just make up some narrative bullshit. Oh, I know. Let's make up this fucking video today.
Fantastic. And more than that,
God.
I feel like stuff like this is incredibly crucial to the gaming industry. It's got a small dev team. It's not trying to have photo.
It's not that fucking crucial, okay? You're just saying a bunch of nonsense.
Of people, especially on the Xbox side, saying it's not a full game. They're saying it should be free. Like, if you buy a PlayStation 5 Pro, you just get a free copy of it. These people on this Xbox podcast are also preemptively saying that it's going to win Game of the Year, and that's not fair because we got stuff like Hellblade 2.
Come on, bro. I don't think it's gonna win Game of the Year, bro. Let's look, man. I even see on a one comment on a PlayStation that he's a PlayStation fan, like an actual fan, and even he's even saying himself that he's like, yeah, the game is good, it's cool, whatever, it's playable, I'm having a great time, I'm gonna buy it and play it, but it's not as far as like, yo, this shit ain't Game of the fucking Year. And these motherfucking PlayStation fan base are like riding it like, yeah, it's gonna be Game of the Year, everybody. Woo, we won, yeah. Like, oh my god. Stop this fucking bullshit. Oh my god. This is gonna win Game of the Year? What are you talking about, mate? Well, I don't know what the Xbox whatever podcast is gonna say. and they got Hellblade 2. Hellblade 2 wins. It wins. If it doesn't, it doesn't matter. Hellblade 2, it graphically looks amazing, but it's just lacking in maybe like certain things. You thought maybe combat might be more involved, but it's more of a cinematic game. Like, what's wrong with that? They got cinematic games. Like, PlayStation been making cinematic games, and I don't like their fucking games like that. Like, it's playable, but it's not that enjoyable. Like, you know, it's not like a fun game. Like, you know what's a fun game is? It's like playing an open world racing game that is made by PlayStation. First party. That's a fun game. It's an open world racing game. I get to do whatever the fuck I want, and I can customize, design the car the way I want to. Not a racing sim. A racing sim is not a fun game to play. It may be fun for people that are coming in and they just want to fuck around with it, but in overall, the game is a racing sim. It's a sim racing game. It's supposed to be more kind of not super serious, but you know, they take it for real. They take it for legit. They're not just there to just fuck around with the game, you know? Like, God. It's just some of the shit. It's just so cringe, bro. Like, Xbox fan base are so worried about fucking Astro Bot. Yeah, go. What, Marlon?
Oh my god, bro.
Oh my god.
This is too much. This is how you make a platformer, bro.
This, like, look, any other platform, like, look, there's at least Psychonauts 2, fucking Super Lucky's Tale. You got, there's so many other games and other that has already done this before. I wouldn't be surprised even a long time ago there's a game out there that probably has the same ideas and the same shit like this. So this is not this is nothing to write home about, you know? Oh, this little bot, you know, has an air balloon and shit.
This is how you make a platformer, bro.
Look, there's a whole bunch of platformers that can make a platformer game. So relax, Marlon. It ain't that fucking serious.
You know, like when you let out air out of a balloon or something?
Look at this. This is the most cringiest part about this.
Oh my god.
This right here is so fucking cringe. Like, it's so cringe how he fucking doing this, yo. This makes me just feels like these people are just like this type of person, like he's not even a legit player. He's not even a legit gamer, because I wouldn't even be acting half of the stuff like he's acting like this right now. Like this is crazy. This is like a fucking child, like a grown man acting like a fucking child. Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Bro, we about to go in a whole pool of water right now. Y'all boys ready? Let's go.
Y'all boys are ready? Oh, man. Stop with the cringe. Oh my god, I just really want to scream in my pillow. Hold on. Let me grab my pillow right now and just scream at it so you guys can hear me. Oh, it's so fucking cringe, man. Stop this. Stop this. Marlon, what the fuck are you doing, bro? What are you doing, man?
Oh my god. Whoa.
You're acting like this is a... Oh my god. This right here, like this, oh my god, this literally described that. You know what? I think the gaming community in general has literally fallen off. It's not just PlayStation and Xbox falling off or whatever, or Nintendo. They making up bullshit back and forth. I truly believe the gaming community in general as a whole has literally fallen off. I truly believe that. I truly believe that the content creators on here on fucking YouTube sit there claiming that they're fucking actual gamers supposedly, and they're doing shit like this. Like, oh my god, they literally fall off. I swear to God, we went from this being amazed. They're like this. They're like basically like said, oh, you know what, fuck this game. Fuck this game. No. Nobody Nobody wants to be ooh and ah and say, wow, that looks so amazing. That's like so incredible. Like, oh my god, this is like a breath of fresh air. Like, this game is like, holy shit. No, we're saying ooh and ah about this fucking game. Oh my god, ooh, ah, yeah, ooh, wow, ah. This is how it is. Like, we went from this game, from these characters, design, and everything else, and how it looks and plays, and dialogue, voices, graphically, characters, the world building, the investment, and all this shit that we can sit here, praise, and talk about the game and really nitpick through about some stuff, and just like, damn, I wish Netflix had a TV series like this, or a fucking movie. Like, this is actually fucking good. This is beautiful. This is perfect. Right? This is like something that I'm looking forward to in PlayStation. No, we went from this to Astro Bot. We went from this to this. And then have the fucking balls and have the nerve to disrespect one of the Days Gone creators. The amount of disrespect. But before that, let's go back here and finish
now,
this.
I listened to the full clip, and even in context, it's psychotic. A lot of people in the comment section are saying, like, buddy, like, Xbox is just not releasing that many good games. Also, the fact that they're saying that this doesn't count as a full game when Hellblade is like 6 hours if you really drag it out. So trying to say a 15-hour game, 20 hours for the platinum is not enough game. Yeah, a bit of a strange throwing rocks in glass houses situation. But I also find it weird that a lot of Xbox people are very much getting themselves pissed off for things that haven't happened yet. They're saying it's unfair that the game is getting such high reviews.
Well, I know, because Xbox is like, you know, with the whole bullshit that they gotta go through with whatever Phil Spencer says and this and this and that. Like, look, man, PlayStation is doing the same thing, and Xbox is taking the lead, and PlayStation is following. They're putting games on PC. They're doing it too. They're doing this. They're gonna do that too. They're releasing games on multiple platforms, and PlayStation is soon about to do the same thing. They're putting Lego Horizon on the Nintendo Switch, right? Not on Xbox, but they're putting it on other platforms too, and including on PC and their own platform. So they're doing it too. They are doing it as well. I promise you, they're doing it.
Scores, and I did notice this is just, the replies to it are literally 100% of people saying, bro, you're so mad, you're insane. People just literally replying by laughing, you're an absolute loser, this is the wildest thing I've seen on this app. Somebody did a point-by-point systematic breakdown about how Astro Bot is literally overrated. It should be a soft 91 instead of a high 94.
Like, yeah, that's kind of like stupid. I don't care if the game got 94 or 91. That's subjective. Like, who cares? I think that's some loser mentality. Because even for me, I wouldn't even do that and break that shit down. It just sounds pretty much garbage. But what makes it even more garbage is, like, you're acting like the rest of the Xbox fan community are really, like, worried about fucking Astro Bot. They're not worried about Astro Bot. They don't give a fuck about Astro Bot. Go play the game. If you like the game, enjoy the game. But what I'm just saying is, for me and for everyone else in the Xbox community, like, that are true fans of Xbox, don't put us into your bullshit argument narrative about Astro Bot is this and this and that and the whatever. Look, if those people is on Twitter, those are imaginary people on Twitter. I don't give a fuck about them. If they want to, whatever. Real Xbox fans that not fucking with Twitter and Twitter X bullshit, and they're just playing the game and enjoying the game and stuff like that, they're not a part of that shit, okay? Don't put us in that narrative, because that's fucking ridiculous. We're not worried about Astro Bot. People care less about I don't care. Like, who cares? Like, there's a 91, 94. Whoever broke that shit is a fucking loser. Like, who cares?
Let me be clear, this isn't my bias. It's just math.
Oh my god. that dude needs to get a life. Like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
There has been this constant conspiracy theory about the idea of media bias. If you watch any Xbox podcast for more...
Pretty much there is media bias against Xbox, for sure. 100%. Because going from a 94 from one game, which is Astro Bot, but then Concord was supposed to be this big AAA game release that is supposed to be a, you know, live service game, a service game that they was planning on, and we seen, you know, again, we heard it from investor calls. We heard it from them announcing that they are making live service games. We seen graph charts and stuff like that they are investing in more live service games. So Concord has been released not even 2 weeks, a week and a couple of days, and they already getting the plug getting pulled out of it. And all these people didn't even bother or even play the game or even buy the game. And then all these PlayStation fan base are like, hey, but that Astro Bot game is a 94, man. PlayStation is okay, everybody. They're all right. We're good. We're gonna get these single player games. These are baller, bro. We're fine. What the fuck are you even talking about? Bro, PlayStation been in the shithole for quite fucking some time. It's been in the shithole for quite a while. Right? I just pointed out the fact that, look, where's that same energy? Like, they got all these IPs. We don't got enough original IP. They got IPs right here. Fucking let these studios fucking do something with it and let them work on it. What the fuck do you got them doing? You got them not doing shit, but then again, this one game, Astro Bot, Astro Bot saved the day, man, Astro Bot really saved 2024 gaming, bro. Seriously? You know what game? I'll put it like this to you. You see this fucking game right here? Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl. I promise you, and every PlayStation fan over there in their heart of heart would trade Astro Bot, they will trade Concord, they will trade Rise of the Ronin, and most likely Final Fantasy 16. They will trade all 4 of those games for this fucking game. I promise you. They will trade all 4 of those fucking games for Stalker 2. They will trade that shit in a heartbeat. No questions asked. If they gotta pick 4 games to trade for Stalker 2, they will fucking do it. They will do it in a heartbeat. Easy. This wouldn't be a hard thing to whatever. They will trade that shit. They're not even getting games like this. This is the type of game that I want to play. And then y'all motherfuckers are saying, man, you should trade in your Xbox, bro, and go on that PlayStation 5 to play what? Fucking that? No, come on, bro. How could I convince somebody to go out there and pay a $700 console, which is the PlayStation 5 Pro, for what games? For what games? What games in Concord? That got shut down, got the plug pulled. For what? Astro Bot? No, then y'all motherfuckers gonna say, no, Grand Theft Auto 6. That's a third-party game. We know it's gonna be on all fucking platforms. No duh. We're talking about first-party games. Could I convince him with first-party title games on the PlayStation platform? They already seen The Last of Us. They already played this game. They already played that game. Where's all the new IPs? Where's all the new shit? Where's all the epicness? Where's a game like The Order of 1886? That's what the fuck I'm saying. Days Gone 2. This is my game. Thank you, Xbox, that you're giving me a game that I actually want to fucking play, that I will enjoy, especially on my PC. I am going to enjoy it. I am going to get the Game Pass version too, so I can play 2 different playthroughs. One, I can play it on my own, and one I want to play with a live stream and stream it and stuff like that, or whatever, when I make videos. But it's like, what the fuck? This, oh my god. I can't. I'm just like, where the fuck are we at with gaming here? Where are we at with gaming? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, bro.
more than a couple episodes, or listen to a bunch of
man.
Xbox fanboys kind of discuss the state of Microsoft, they talk about the fact that journalists do us dirty. They claim that Sony...
Yeah, they talk about the state of fucking Microsoft and Xbox. Those Xbox fans are talking about Xbox. They're not talking about fucking PlayStation. When the fuck is y'all ponies and y'all fucking PlayStation fanboys are going to talk about PlayStation and their fucking stupid ass decisions that they're fucking doing? When are you going to talk about them? They need more talking about them than fucking Xbox. I even put out a comment section like, I think we can all agree that, can we stop talking about Xbox doom and gloom, this and that, whatever, or Xbox community tied into the PlayStation? Can we stop talking about that? Y'all motherfuckers need to worry about your own shit. PlayStation fanboys and their delusional garbage, they need to worry about their own shit. All of these motherfuckers needs to be talking about PlayStation only. Stop talking about Xbox. Get your fucking house in order. That's what they need to do. All of these motherfuckers, you know the suspect. J-Dub, this motherfucker, for all these motherfuckers needs to talk about what? They need to talk about PlayStation and letting them know they need to get their own fucking shit together. Astro Bot is not enough. I can't convince somebody to go out there to pay for a $700 console. Hell, not even a $500 console box. To convince them and say, yeah, you should go out there and get a PlayStation 5 for Astro Bot. Yeah, Astro Bot is such an amazing game. It's such a platformer, so cute and all this shit. Motherfucker, who are you fucking talking to? Because if you were talking to are you talking to a child to convince, or are you talking to a grown-ass man? Because if you were talking to a grown-ass man, I want to hear games about this. Stalker, why should I get an Xbox for? Oh yeah, that Stalker 2 game, Heart of Chernobyl, bro. That game is hard, bro. That game looks good. Got amazing graphics, bro. That shit is so good, bro. It looks good. It has that vibe of like that RPG. You're out there by yourself, all alone. Gotta, do missions and stuff like that. Gathering loot and shit. Like, yo, it's cool. If you ever seen the Metroid franchise, like Metroid 2023, Metroid Last Lights, Metroid Exodus, it's pretty much is that, but in an open world environment. Oh shit, like it's like that. All right, bro. Okay, you got my attention. All right, what else games do they got on Xbox? They got that Indiana Jones game coming out too. It's gonna be on Game Pass day one before even PlayStation get it. They get it next year in 2025. So if you want to play that game right then and there by the end of the year, this coming year in 2024 on December, yo, you should go get an Xbox for that. Oh, okay. All right, Indiana Jones, cool. Because I haven't, it's been a while since I've seen an Uncharted game. So, yeah, Indiana Jones, cool. Okay, I'll play in that shit. Made by who? Machine Games? All right, I got you. Okay, and then they have Black Ops 6, and there's cross on all platforms, right? Cool. All right. You know what? It sounds like to me I need to go get me an Xbox because, I'm a grown ass man, bro. I want to play some real games, bro. I know that Astro Bot is cool and shit, but yo, man, I need some shooters in my life, bro. I've been dying. I've been itching for a shooter, bro. I've been itching. Yo, they got some shooters over there, bro. It's coming out real soon. I can't wait to play it. That's what I'm fucking saying. Like, how you gonna convince a child and that motherfucker don't even have a job? He doesn't even have any money whatsoever. You gotta go beg for his mommy and daddy to go get his ass a fucking PlayStation 5 to get Astro Bot. You know what I'm saying? Gotta pay out $500 just to play one game. Come on, bro. Stop this. Stop this. Y'all coping way too hard. Y'all coping hard. Very hard.
When he gets softer treatment, and I've always thought this was a bit weird to think.
Which they do.
I think that journalists, reviewers, people like that, you can disagree with their opinion, rating things too high. Xbox news, like trending topics. And I find it interesting that people try and act like every part of the gaming industry is just collaborating to hate on Xbox. In fact, I've had people say that, honestly, if Xbox was killing it, if Xbox was doing better, people would be buying the Xbox. It's not...
Oh god! And if PlayStation was to make some fucking games, people be buying more PlayStations. But as apparently they're not doing so well because they ain't got no fucking games for me in 2024 to fucking play. So therefore, there's no reason for me to buy a PlayStation 5. I skipped the PlayStation 3. I skipped the PlayStation 4, and I skipped the PlayStation 5. And next year, guess what? And the next console one, PlayStation 6. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna skip the PlayStation 6 because there's nothing there for me.
Some grand, elaborate design for everybody to pretend the Xbox sucks. It's just not selling, and it just doesn't have games worth buying. But I see.
Are you fucking serious? It doesn't have games worth buying? Stalker 2 alone is way more worth playing than fucking Astro Bot. Oh my god, get the fuck out of here with this garbage. Get this shit up out of here. Bro, get out of here with this garbage.
Stuff like this as well. This guy,
Fucking
Kareem,
trash.
he constantly tweets about how evil PS5 is and how PlayStation isn't playing fair by doing exclusivity agreements and by releasing.
A person that we don't give a fuck, and I don't even know half of these people that you're fucking talking about on Twitter. I don't know who these motherfuckers are, and I can care less. Where's the fucking numbers? Where's the chart? Where's all this shit? All I see is a bunch of random ass strangers and fucking tweets on here. The fuck?
Games. Apparently releasing games is unfair to the console market, but he now says that Astro Bot is the problem with today's gaming because they're not releasing it on PC, Nintendo, or Xbox. This needs to be released on more platforms. Now this guy is...
For real. Because if they really want to make some money, Astro Bot will fit the bill for Nintendo. I don't know why this game is not even on the Nintendo platform, which they should be. It fits the bill for Nintendo. It fits the bill for Nintendo, especially for the Switch too. This will fit the bill perfectly. And they lost money, all that fucking money in that Concord garbage, which is $200 million fucking dollars. If they want to try to recoup that fucking money, they should have been like, yeah, this Astro Bot game, we need to put it on PC and put it on the Nintendo Switch, at least. If they don't want to put it on Xbox, that's fine. That's their business. But, like, bro, they should be putting that shit on the Nintendo Switch. That shit will do numbers.
a clown, obviously.
That's not a clown. That's actually he's right on point about that. Especially he needs. Oh my god.
Some debate this year, especially about the importance of exclusive forever. Like, is Xbox the reason it's?
How you gonna talk about exclusives while they porting games over onto the onto the PC platform anyway? There's no such thing as exclusive anymore.
Decline so much is because they release their games on PC day and date. Is Sony making a mistake by releasing its games on PC, then release somewhere else 6 months later, or assumedly up the entirety of Sony themselves? So them selling consoles, them selling
shit, they should be releasing it on PC day and date, because guess what? They gotta make up that fucking money from that Concord fucking disaster. That's what they should be fucking doing.
goofy controllers and limited edition stuff and tons of games. That is what's keeping them profitable. And then later on, after the untapped market and use that to fund new games, I think the idea of even something like Nintendo eventually releasing some of their games on other platforms, and not only does the Switch owner own best attach rate, so I guess I think the toxicity around Astro Bot is increasingly confounding, because this, I think, is what everybody...
I don't think nobody is not toxic about the Astro Bot team. Who is toxic about this shit? It's just a game. Like, it's a platformer, it's a game. Who cares? I don't think Xbox is worried about that. Motherfucker, they already have games like this coming out in the pipeline. This is what they're thinking of. This is what I'm thinking about. This is the game that I'm more focusing on and thinking about, and I'm ready to play my hand. I want to play this game so bad. Patiently. I'm patiently fucking waiting. I want to play this game so bad. So fucking bad. I love this game and I want to play it. I want to take my time. I want to explore. I want to know every nook and cranny in that fucking game. I want to do multiple playthroughs of this game. Bro, this game is more... I'm more interested in about this game. That I don't give a fuck about Astro Bot or Sobi Team. I'm not hating on them or anything like that. What the fuck are you talking about? This is just made up fucking narrative from fucking Dreamcast guy that he's fucking making up. making up some
He
bullshit.
should celebrate. I think this is the kind of stuff that should be championed above all else, in that it is just a cute game made by extremely passionate devs that's nostalgic and fun and new and great. And also, it's not even $70, it's a $60 game. So, I mean, this to me is literally every...
It's not a $70 game. It's a $60 game. Like, oh wow, $10 discount.
everything we should want in the system. This is the best of the PlayStation 5, and people trying to claim that it needs to be free or that it's not a full game. This kind of stuff, it's cope. I feel like I don't say that word very much.
Bro, like, look, man, you look, stop this. I know they're coping over there too. I know Xbox is coping on some other fucking bullshit reason because of the whole Phil Spencer lie and all this garbage, and they're still not over that shit, which I don't know why they're still on that shit, because I'm over it. I been over that shit. I can care less what the fuck. Like, again, these corporations are not my friends. I don't care. Okay, but for real, honestly, Dreamcast guy, you are really coping over here on the PlayStation side too. All your little friends on that PlayStation 5 platform and all these fucking fanboys, they're coping hard. They're coping after that Concord, and they're coping after that fucking Ryoki Toki, whatever the fuck, the president from PlayStation 5 came out and said, yeah, we don't have enough original IPs that we could come up with, you know, we don't got that, which they already fucking have. They got plenty of fucking IPs. They're not doing shit. They're not doing nothing with it. It's just sitting there on the shelf collecting dust. That's all it is. Ain't doing shit. And then you got all your little PlayStation fucking fanboys disrespecting one of the creators from Days Gone 2.
What is up, everybody? It's Wolverine here today, and we have to talk about the controversy that is going on between Sony's newest exclusive, Astro Bot. Some people are saying it's game of the year. People are giving it high praise, high scores, saying this is the game that just changed their lives, apparently.
Get the fuck out of here. This game will never change my life. Maybe for a child, a kid, but for me, it doesn't. What the fuck are you talking about? You know what a game that really changed my life was, like Halo 2. When Halo 2 came out, that really changed my life. That really changed my life in gaming. And then when Grand Theft Auto Vice City came out, that changed me. Now when Metroid Exodus and BioShock and all those games, Mafia, those games changed me. And you know, playing these games, The Getaway, those games change my life, the course of my life as I'm growing up. Those games change me. Astro Bot, fuck are you getting this from? Maybe from a child, but not a grown ass man. Oh my
I think
God.
it's really over exaggerated, to be
Not
honest.
grown
But
people.
Ben Studios and other plethora of different PlayStation studios have been giving props to Team Asobi on their newest release, getting high scores. And one of the studios mentioned is Ben Studio, the people who made Days Gone. Because Astro Bot is apparently this robot just copies other PlayStation characters. That's his whole gimmick. And other PlayStation memorabilia. That's the whole gimmick with Astro Bot.
Yep.
He's
That's
not his
the whole
own
gimmick.
character, but he copies other characters. That's what I'm getting so far from the screenshots I've been seeing so far. So you're gonna see all PlayStation IPs, all their characters. Some people imagine as little robot Astro Bot characters, apparently. So. But the point of this video is Ben Studio says his job is beach. Big congrats to our friends at Team Asobi on the launch of Astro Bot, as they're using the character of Deacon from Days Gone. The creator of Days Gone has chimed in. John Garvin, kinda sad that Deke has been reduced to promoting other games. Well done, Ben Studio, way to protect your legacy. A big hint of sarcasm at the very end.
Yep. And I feel his pain, bro. I feel his fucking pain. I know what it is. Yo, he should be more making a sequel to Days Gone 2. But then he made his character into a fucking... It's so sad. It is so sad and so disrespectful. That Sony says, no, we're not gonna greenlit a sequel to fucking Days Gone 2, which they should desperately need. I guarantee you, a lot of those PlayStation fan base will much rather have Days Gone 2 than Concord. That's a fact. If somebody says no, they must be fucking out of their minds. That they will say no to Days Gone 2 and say no, I want Concord. Concord should be releasing. What?
End right there. It's not too fond of his character.
The amount of disrespect from the PlayStation fucking
reduced to this kitty-like
fanboys
form,
over there
form.
is outrageous.
I can feel his pain because I remember when I was a kid slash my teen. Imagine another, and you know, it was aimed for little kids. And it's like, I'm like, bro, how did you ruin this legacy of these superhero characters? It made them like do stupid fart in toilet. And the same note, you see very serious characters doing these reactions. You see why he's annoyed by this thing right here? You're seeing this.
I would be annoyed too.
Created, and now just being reduced to being an Astro Bot. Really, this game, right? See why he's pissed off about this? But you know, the loyal Sony fanboys had to they had to go against them. Oh, because how dare you criticize?
Yeah, just the amount of disrespect to a dev that brought you Days Gone, and everyone on the PlayStation, even a while ago, was asking and begging, hey, you should be making a Days Gone 2. You should be developing that. Why is Sony's not doing this? You know, whatever. But they said, no, fuck Days Gone 2. Let's release this Concord trash. Let's just release this fucking trash. No, we're not going to greenlit Days Gone 2. No. The PlayStation fans don't want to play it. What? Are you fuck? Oh my god. That's how you know. And then all these PlayStation so-called gamers, they're not PlayStation fans, because as a real PlayStation fan, they will never ever disrespect this fucking man who developed Days Gone. They will never disrespect that man at all. At all. None. Real PlayStation fans won't disrespect that man. A real PlayStation fan will stick up for him and say, yeah, you should deserve a fucking sequel, and you should be making Days Gone 2 than having your fucking character being reduced into this fucking garbage ass game, and they don't greenlit nothing for you, but they put out that Concord trash. I would have been fucking upset. I'm telling you, this is exactly why PlayStation fans are slowly leaving the platform. A lot of the real PlayStation fans, they're saying, you know what, after this PlayStation 5, I'm fucking done. The community and everyone else is disrespecting a developer who brought us this amazing title, and I was hoping and looking forward to for another sequel, but then get slapped and get disrespected by supposedly the PlayStation community. They're dogpiling on him and disrespecting him. We went from respecting developers making incredible games like this, making incredible fucking games that are like amazing and breathtaking, and this is how you know they put in so much work and effort over this fucking game. You can tell the difference between this one put in a lot of work and effort. A lot of people put their heart and soul into this game. And then you can see it right here. Look, and if you think I'm making it up, which I'm not making it up, because you can go into the comment section yourself. Look at this shit. This is crazy. Newest 2024 Sony sequel. Yeah, they should have a sequel to this. Ready at Dawn were ahead of this own technology by creating this. Rest in peace, Ready at Dawn. Look, this is sad. Release it on PC. They should release it on PC. We are still in need of part 2. Yes, we do need a part 2 of this. This needs a sequel. Then you got people like this on here on Twitter disrespecting this man who developed Days Gone 2. It's absolutely, those PlayStation fucking fanboys should be fucking ashamed of themselves. Shame on you. Cannot fucking believe it, bro. The amount of disrespect.
Sony, they don't like him because he left on like I guess like a burnt bridge with Sony. Like, they left not on good graces.
I wouldn't blame them either. Left them with a burnt, because you got this game and they was pulling in numbers, they were doing this, and you didn't even grant them a fucking sequel to work on. They was passionate to work on it. They want to make improvement. They like, nah, fuck you. We're gonna kick your ass out the door. We're not gonna do that. But we're gonna make a movie and we'll put you in the Astro Bot game. But we're not gonna make a sequel of Days Gone 2. Your studio ain't doing shit. What? Oh man, this is how you know. The amount of disrespect, from the PlayStation 5 supposed fucking fraud community disrespecting this fucking man. But the real PlayStation fans, they never disrespect this fucking man. I guarantee you. The real ones that didn't even made a comment on this Twitter, those are real PlayStation 5 fans. Those are the real ones. Bro,
because he was really pissed. He was really pissed they didn't give him a Days Gone 2, which they really should have did a Days Gone 2. Sony did this guy a major disservice. I don't care who disagrees.
Exactly, a fucking disservice. And then all the PlayStation community is fucking ragging on him, dogpiling on him, disrespecting him.
His Days Gone was a sequel that they greenlit. We had that 200 and Sony like, why are you right here? With cute, it's a celebration of the brand's legacy, and Days Gone is a big part of that brand. He don't want his legacy to be part of this.
How is it a brand legacy and he doesn't want to be a part of in this fucking shit? He wants to keep his IP and his brand going, you dumbass. It's just like this. Halo is a brand, is a legacy. Halo still fucking continuing. They are still making Halo games. They are still going to develop the next Halo game. They're still doing it. They're still continuing. Is Days Gone is getting that same treatment? No. What the fuck is y'all people? Yo, I swear to God, yo, it just makes me want to slap each and every one of these fucking people, yo. For real.
It's so hard to understand. This is what people are doing in Days Gone. Slapping characters. You put a costume with a different PlayStation IP and you go around slapping other characters. Like, this is Kazuya from Tekken. Kazuya from Tekken is a very serious character.
And then this is what people are doing in this game. This is what Marlon is doing. Like this, look.
Whoa! Boy, this is gonna be a platinum right here, bro. Bro, this is nuts.
Wow!
Wow!
Oh my God!
Bro!
Whoa!
We got a bot, bro!
We got a bot, man! We got a bot! No, not fuck those, fuck the Xbox, not the Xbox. Oh, no. We got a PlayStation bot. Yeah, we got a bot. This is the bullshit that we're doing. This is that same fucking bullshit. This is how I know the PlayStation community as a whole has fallen off. Period. They after this video you just watched, the PlayStation community, I don't give a fuck what